I'm here with Craig Gorris, who is the general manager of the Maine Mall. He's going to talk to us about how the Maine Mall works with the South Portland community. Okay, so my first question is, what is it? What do you do? What does a general manager of the Maine Mall do?
So first, I want to say hello to all of you, and thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to come and talk to you about what we do here at the mall. Um, so yes, I am the general manager of the mall, and basically what that means is that uh, there is a company that owns the mall, similar to the house that you live in or the apartment that you live in. You know, someone owns that. Well, we own the mall. Just think of it as like a big house or a big place where people come together. And our number one responsibility in that is to make sure that that house or that place of business is safe and it's secure, because what we do is we welcome people to our home, and we want to make sure that our home is safe and it's secure and that people feel good about coming here. So our number one responsibility, especially in the world that we're in today and what we're going through, is to make sure that that we're presenting a safe and a secure environment for our customers and for the people who want to come see us. Um, so there is a group of people who work at the mall who are the managers of the mall. And really what we do is we do things like we clean the mall. So we make sure that when you come to the mall, there's not paper and garbage on the mall. We make sure that when you come to the mall, that there are security officers at the mall to make sure, like I said, it's safe and it's secure. We make sure that there are stores in the mall, that are doing well and that are presenting an experience for you that is fairly consistent from store to store. So we set the rules by which stores can come into the mall. We want to present a um, a shopping experience so that when you come to the mall, you can find a lot of different things. You just can't find one thing, right? So we say to a store, you can sell jeans and T-shirts, and we say to another mall, or to another store, you can sell computers, and we say to another store, you can sell cheeseburgers, and we say to another store, you can sell candles. So every store has a different thing that they can sell, so that we make sure that when you come to the mall, that you can find everything that you need, and that every store is not selling the same thing. That wouldn't be very much fun. And then we also make sure that the people who come to the mall are coming and are acting and behaving in a way that is polite and is nice and happy, so that everyone can get along when they come into the mall. We also do things like, we make sure that the grounds, the landscaping at the mall as well. So we cut the grass, we trim the trees, we make sure that there's no big holes in the parking lot. We make sure that all of the utilities are paid, all of the signs are up, and so that's really what we do. We just think of the mall as your house, and that you and your parents are doing your chores every day to make sure that the laundry's done and the grass is cut and the dishes are washed. Well, that's kind of what we do, but we do it in a kind of a different environment, in a bigger building.
That's great, thank you. My next question is, how do the businesses in the mall work together?
So like I said, we make sure, first of all, that the businesses are selling things that represent a wide array of products and services. And so what the businesses do to work together is, for example, if I'm at the mall and I'm needing something to eat or to drink, I'm going to go to say the food court to get something to eat or drink. So that's one retailer or tenant helping another tenant out by providing that in this case, it would be, I guess, a service because they're giving them some food or some drink. In other ways, we do things that's called cross promotion. So two stores that have different products might work together to get a customer to go to both stores, right? So you could have a store, like I say, that sells candles, and they may take some coupons from another store that sells, say, t-shirts, and the person who owns the store who sells candles could work with the person who owns the store that sells t-shirts, and they can get together and say, hey, if someone comes to my store to buy a candle, I'll give them a coupon that then makes them go to your store to buy some t-shirts, and we'll give them some money off to buy those t-shirts. So they work together to cross promotion their stores so that it increases the number of people who come into both of those stores.
That's great. And my last question is, how does the Maine Mall serve the greater South Portland community?
So one of the things that we do is the Maine Mall is the largest mall in the state of Maine, and it attracts people from all over the state. And in fact, we've done research that shows last year people from 35 different states came to the Maine Mall to shop. So one of the things we do for our community is we provide this great shopping mall where people can come and shop. If you are familiar, like if you've seen your parents talk on an iPhone, right? Or if they have an Apple computer, we are the only mall in the state that has an Apple store in it. So we're providing a unique service, if you will, and that we're bringing in companies that would only come to your city and to our mall. So we feel that that's a great service to our community. We also provide a lot of resources to the city so that they can do things like hire policemen and firemen. They can help build Skillin Elementary School. We provide some resources for that, along with resources that do other things like help fix roads and make sure that the roads are plowed during the winter. So that's what we do. We also provide a lot of jobs. You may know someone in your family, or you may know someone who's a friend of yours, who's a friend of your brother or sister who's a little bit older, who works at the mall. So we provide almost 2,000 jobs in the community so that people have something to do, can earn some money, and can get experience. Because generally you'll find that people who have like their first job, the first time they ever actually get a job, it's sometimes, or maybe even a lot of times, at the mall, right? They'll work in the food court, or they'll work in a clothing store, and that's the first time that they get some real experience doing a job and get some money for it. So that's, I think, a great thing that we provide for the community.
That's great. Well, thank you very much. The Maine Mall is a really important part of what makes South Portland, South Portland. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to add, or?
No, thanks so much. Have a great summer.